It's Emma Santizo's birthday! Happy birthday, Emma! You're super cool, great person. We'll talk about her more at the end. But no, this is Forever Your Day in the Book of Win Wellness. Before we do so, I want to talk about some stretches you should be doing after core day. Okay, and the key word there is after, because we never stretch before exercise. Or we never static stretch, because it increases our risk for injury and decreases performance, right? So we do dynamic movements to loosen up before we work out, right? So this especially goes for these abdominal moves where you're laying on your back and you're doing leg raises and things like that, moving your lower extremities, right? So say you're doing V-ups and things like that, and why is that? Well, today I want to talk about the iliopsoas muscle, right? The iliacus and the psoas major, and doesn't really matter, right? But to review a little anatomy, we know that the psoas major originates on the vertebral bodies of our spine and the intervertebral discs between them from T12 to L4, and then on the transverse processes, which are the outside parts of the vertebra, from L1 to L5. Comes down, inserts onto our leg bone, onto our femur at the lesser trochanter, okay, where it combines with the iliacus. And so one of the things it's responsible for, of course, is raising the legs like this, okay? Also, when it contracts, it will anteriorly tilt or forward tilt your pelvis. And so if it's very, very tight, you do a core day, you don't stretch it after, and then the next day, or over time, after a few ab workouts, all of a sudden, you go from this, I do that so you can see the pelvis a little bit here. You go from this to this, and you get that duck butt, that perched up duck butt as they call it, from an overly tight iliopsoas that has anteriorly tilted the pelvis and given you a hyperlordotic spine, which means it's curved like this, naturally lordotic, but it gets hyperlordotic even more so, okay? And what's the problem with that extra stress is that, well, now, anytime your spine is aligned in some way that it's not naturally supposed to be, it's going to put excess stress on the intervertebral discs between the vertebral bodies. So it's putting all this stress down, and over time, this can cause degeneration. It can age your spine faster, if you will, is a simple way of thinking of it. And that's obviously no bueno. So after we do core day, here's what we're going to do. All right, we'll always tell you why first. You're going to put one leg up on a chair, and you can put this other leg back a little bit, and you're going to lean forward and stretch right here. Okay, so there's a slippery cushion on this one, don't use that. You're going to lean and you feel this stretch coming right here. Okay? Now that's one. I'm going to do the other side quick because that felt so good. Mine are really tight. Now you put that leg back further and you'll get a little better stretch. Right? Yeah, it feels great. Another one we're going to do is that cat. So you're going to be on your stomach as if you're going to do a push-up. And you are going to push up, but you're going to try to keep your hips almost on the ground, all right? They're coming off. Really, your quads are on the ground, and you can choke your hands up under you more. And you should get a good stretch through the core. And that one feels good on the low back, lean it back. But that's what we got for you. It's something that, it's not just about, oh, I'm tight. I feel tight after I did that workout. Whatever type of workout. My back is tight, this is tight. You got to think about the secondary effects, what it's doing to your spine. That excess wear and tear is no bueno. It's gonna reduce the health of your spine over time. So it's really important to make sure you stay loose, but you do that after the workout, never before, if you're late to the party. Who do we got on here? Sloppy Joe, what's happening? Danny Kid, my man. Love you, brother. So before we go, Emma Santizo, happy birthday, girl. I hope you had a great day today. I hope it was as bright as you are. Super bright, Emma. She's got like a 4.9 GPA. We didn't know that was possible. I mean, not really, but pretty close, as close as it could get. Just, obviously super smart, super pretty. You and Josh are great. I think you guys are both great people, and you guys are perfect for each other. And I'm so happy to see you guys so happy together. That's one thing I want to say. I'm so happy to see you and my sister as best friends, because you lift each other up. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the fact that she has someone so genuine that she can talk to, somebody that has goals and is motivated, and you both, again, just are going to rise together with your positive energy, and you're like a positive, I don't know, we don't have to say sunshine or ray of sunshine or anything like that, it'd be corny, but you definitely have very good energy. When you walk into a room, you're always smiling, you're always happy, and that's such a pleasant thing to be around in general, in anyone, but it's definitely true for you, and I really hope you enjoy this day. Have some cake. You deserve it today, girl, so enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Maybe we'll play some Clue. I'm not sure yet, but, we'll see. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Happy One Wellness. We'll see you tomorrow.